Hey, writers, it's time to keep working on those published books that we are working on. So go ahead and grab out your writer's notebook and your blank book that you've been adding that story to. So today, our main focus is going to be on illustrations, taking a look at the pictures that we are going to add to our book. Now, I've been working a little bit more on my illustrations today, and I've been working on ones that are going to go along with my story. When we were in first grade, we practiced a lot of adding motion to our pictures. We also want to have tons of detail, maybe even sounds or speech bubbles. So I was trying to decide, what do I want to have in my illustration? And I've got my writing here. So let me show you what I've added to mine so far. Now, I've got my story. My first page says, "It was a beautiful, sunny, and hot summer day on the lake. It was our turn to go tubing." Charlotte said, "Aunt Katie, are you ready to go fast?" We gave Grandpa the thumbs up and we started to drive. So I've started my story. That's the first page of my story. And I thought, how do I want to really bring my illustrations to life? So I started by reading sentence line by line. It was a beautiful, sunny, and hot summer day on the lake. Lots of details in that story. I'm talking about how beautiful it was. It's sunny, right? So I added that detail to my illustration. I know I'm hot. So in my picture, I added little sweat drops, beads coming off my face to show that it was a really hot day. And then I also added, we were on the lake. So I need to have water to show that we're on the lake. You can see the water down below and the water up here. Now, it says next, "It was our turn to go tubing," Charlotte said. "Aunt Katie, are you ready?" So I made sure both of the characters were on the tube. I see Charlotte, and that's Aunt Katie, who's me. And I went ahead and gave Charlotte the speech bubble to show what she's saying. "Are you ready? ... I didn't write all the words that I had down below, but that's why I can use an ellipses to show that there is more talking, which you can read down in the story. But I'm bringing this character to life by showing that she is speaking. Now it also shows me who Charlotte is in the picture. This is Charlotte, and we know that because of the speech bubble. We gave Grandpa the thumbs up. Oh, when I look really closely in the picture, the characters are giving the thumbs up. And that's when we started to go. I added these little lines to show motion. That's the wind as we were tubing. So when you're thinking about your illustrations, do your illustrations match all of the picture and all of the words? As I was going through line by line in my story, I made sure that each detail was also in the illustration. Now, when we're thinking about books that we like to read, do you think those authors and illustrations finish their book in just one day? No, it takes a lot of work and a lot of time to make it the very best. So we take our time when we're adding our illustrations, making sure that all the details are there and they match the words. Can you add some extra details to your illustrations today? When you're working on your writing, I want you to reread what you've written so far. Do you have all of those details in your picture too? See if you need to go back and add some movement like wind or a speech bubble, or maybe some more details about how the weather was in your story. How are the characters feeling? You can show happy with a smile on your illustration. You can show sad with a sad face in your illustration. Take the time to go back in your story and add those extra details to your illustrations today. So writers are working on illustrating, adding pictures to match our words. Do you have all the details you need? Take about 15 minutes, set a timer, and get out your writing. If you need to continue working on your words, maybe you're not ready for illustrations yet, that's okay. Keep working on those words and come back to illustrations when you're ready. Happy writing.